Windows, the operating system that's become a staple in homes and offices worldwide. But despite its ubiquity, it's plagued with issues that leave users frustrated. Today, we're going to break down the reasons why Windows often feels like it's just not up to the task. Let's start with reliability, or rather, the lack of it. Windows has a notorious reputation for crashing at the worst possible moments. The blue screen of death is iconic, not in a good way. These crashes aren't just annoying, they can lead to data loss, disrupt workflows, and create unnecessary stress. But it's not just about crashes. Even without the blue screen, Windows can become sluggish over time, with frequent freezes and unresponsive applications. This kind of instability is unacceptable, especially in a system that's supposed to be powering the majority of the world's computers. Next up, forced updates. Windows updates are infamous for their poor timing. You might be in the middle of an important task when, out of nowhere, your computer decides it's time to restart for an update. There's little you can do to stop it. But the problem isn't just timing. Windows updates often introduce new bugs, disrupt existing workflows, and sometimes even break critical features. These updates can feel more like a gamble than an improvement. Now, let's talk about legacy support. Windows tries to be compatible with a wide range of hardware and software, some of it decades old. On paper, this sounds like a good idea, but in reality, it creates more problems than it solves. Supporting outdated hardware and software often leads to driver conflicts, security vulnerabilities, and a system that feels like it's held together by duct tape. Instead of moving forward, Windows gets bogged down by its need to support ancient technology. One of the most glaring issues with Windows is the user interface. Over the years, Microsoft has tried to innovate with every new version, but the result is a confusing mishmash of old and new elements. Windows 10, for example, still has settings menus that look like they belong in Windows 95. This inconsistency makes it difficult for users to navigate the system. It feels like you're constantly switching between different decades of design, which breaks immersion and productivity. Another major frustration with Windows is the amount of bloatware it comes with. From unnecessary games to trial versions of software you'll never use, Windows is cluttered right out of the box. These programs not only take up space but also consume system resources, slowing down your computer. And while you can uninstall them, it's an extra step that users shouldn't have to take. Privacy is another area where Windows falls short. Microsoft has faced criticism for the amount of data it collects from users. Telemetry data, which includes information about how you use your computer, is often collected by default. While you can turn off some of this data collection, the settings are often buried and not clearly explained. For many users, it feels like their privacy is being compromised without their full consent. So, why does every version of Windows seem to suck? It's a combination of reliability issues, forced updates, legacy support nightmares, user interface inconsistencies, bloatware, and privacy concerns. Despite these flaws, Windows remains the dominant operating system, largely because of its widespread adoption and compatibility. But that doesn't mean we should accept these problems without question. As users, we need to demand better. If you've experienced any of these frustrations, share your thoughts in the comments. And if you're tired of Windows, maybe it's time to explore alternatives. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more tech content. See you in the next video.